On the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that BourbonNerd flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio.
Hey guys, welcome to the patio. It's T, and I'm here with my gang, all but DW. We think he'll be back probably next week, hopefully. But we got a lot of things to talk about tonight. NIL is getting crazy. You're not going to believe what's going on in NIL. I think the next step has arrived. Gen Z workers, bosses are getting sick of their tails. We talk about it all the time. They're sending them packing. We're going to talk about a mother who nearly lost everything, and it was due to one of our presidential candidates. And I'll let you guess which one in a minute. But Father Fortenberry, how are you this evening?
Doing well. Just enjoying the patio. Hey guys, look, go in there and subscribe. Look, my head's crooked, so I'll get out there.
No, your head's crooked.
My head crooked. All right. Look, go. If you don't subscribe. If you do subscribe, go find a friend. Tell me you're gonna be friends if you don't subscribe with us.
That's how they should do it.
Yeah,
they will have no friends.
Look,
real quick.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
We'll be your only friend.
Thanksgiving is coming up. When you go to your family Thanksgiving, sit down.
I'm gonna cut that out.
That's called Facebook.
Hold on, I may have to cut that out. We could create our own site, only friends, and we're just friends with people. Damn it!
That's called Facebook, guys.
Gary, only friends sounds so much more.
Do it
romantic.
MySpace.
Gary,
we'll do our space.
Gary, you could be only dinosaurs.
Oh my god! Yeah, right.
How are you, Gary?
I'm doing great. Happy October, all y'all out there.
Ooh.
It's pumpkin spice season. I love pumpkin spice. Do you like pumpkin spice stuff?
I love.
Why'd you look at Marty?
I do. Marty, do you like pumpkin pie?
It makes my britches.
I like pumpkin pie.
It makes my britches tight.
Pumpkin.
Oh, it does.
It makes britches tight in the waist too.
I feel bulgier.
You know the Hostess cupcakes.
Oh,
hey, but you know what's coming out?
Them little ugly pumpkins.
Them little ugly pumpkin
The
cakes.
pumpkin delights.
No, they're pumpkin horror stories.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Why do they call them pumpkin delights?
You skipped Marty.
I skipped myself.
No, he skipped himself. He jumped over, and when Fortenberry starts talking about pumpkin delights, you got to bring it
I
on
lost
camera.
it.
Oh,
I lost it. I'm sorry.
Them damn pumpkin delights.
Now, but you know what's coming up? Deer season's real close.
Yes.
You want to go use that with us?
So is allocation season.
When is that?
November 2nd, 3rd.
Let me check.
Check your calendar. You can take a Big Mac.
My dad?
You take Little Mac.
So what? It's youth and
You take youth and elderly.
I think you say I can take my dad.
It's the youth and octarian.
would you like to go to the youth and octarian today?
I said octarian. That's like a bird.
That's an ostrich, an old ostrich.
That's where they keep ostriches, ain't it?
Octarian. That's an old bird.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, NIL, all this money going to these athletes, switching schools during the year. UNLV right now is absolutely undefeated, playing really well, but their quarterback quit. He quit because they didn't pay him the $100,000 promise.
But hold up. The school is saying they met all obligations.
So this is a contract dispute. They can force him
They don't have
to
contracts,
play.
though. That's the problem. They don't do contracts.
That's
with this.
So
coming.
NIL
This
is no
what's
contract?
coming.
Nope.
Well,
All word of mouth.
Really? See, he had to put that money down on that Corvette, and he couldn't pay for
he
it.
could have paid for it.
He lost his money.
So, if you're Barry Odom, what do you do? Tell us to do kick rocks? Because I would lose the rest of the season before I paid this son of a bitch more money. Because the school says they agreed something. He just said they went undefeated for first 3 games and he wants more money.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the school says.
Can they not write him an IOU?
And just never pay him.
Yeah.
These things are going to end up being like contracts.
They're going to have a union. They're going to
they're
have
gonna
a
have a union.
I
There'll be a
remember,
players' union.
I remember being a guy.
How about we just go create one and get this shit rolling?
Yeah.
And we'll just be union representatives.
They're going to start being performance based. You're going to have so many yards
It's
and
already
you get a bonus.
performance-based.
Is it? I thought it's
not
not
yet.
yet.
Well,
but it's about to be just like NFL.
It's
NFL.
going to be, so if you score 20 touchdowns, you're going to get $8 million.
$8 million
Or if you make a Pro Bowl or whatever
so
they call it, Pro Bowl.
I remember once again sitting at Terry's house and complaining about this, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's good for the kids. The kids need it." And I said, "No, it's a slippery slope. They don't need to do it."
Here's the problem.
It's almost like it's covering baby oil. There's so much load.
It's so slippery. It is
It's slippery.
They got a spray man.
It's a.
They got a spray man. We will be the college union with a spray man. They may find 3,000 bottles, baby, when they raid our house.
We'll call it. We'll have a hill.
Gary, go ahead. Gary, I have interrupted you 4 times.
It's okay. We'll have a hill and we'll call it the Diddler Slope.
Diddler Slope.
It'd be a slip and slide.
We'll just go to Arkansas, and everybody will want to come play there because we are the official podcast of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
We are. Are we? Are we the official podcast? I think
As I declared it.
you declared it tonight.
Yeah. Here we go. There we go.
Here we go.
You can come join us. We have a spray man. You can ride the Diddler Slope.
Look, I'll be the spray man.
All right.
You look pervy as hell with that thing on your head.
Do you want me to tell you how you get rid of the NIL? Do you want the NIL to go away, Jamie?
Quit paying them?
Yeah.
Can you stop the machine like this?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want me to tell you how you stop it?
How?
You let the kids, when they turn 18, go to the NFL or NBA.
Now, that is true.
That's how you stop it.
Because the first 18-year running back gets crippled
Yes.
by a
Grown ass
32-year-old middle
Okay,
linebacker.
but we have the same thing in college right now. There is a kid from Miami, I think, in their 9th year of college football.
Yes.
He's a tight end.
Hold on. Hold on. Look at
Arkansas has a dude that's in his
29.
30s.
Yeah, 29.
All right, I'm going to provide an argument for you guys.
We love arguments.
That dude from Miami's
So
on
hold on.
his.
Does this argument include hating babies, Gary? Because you've already made that.
does not hate well, I guess it is because this is a young player.
Oh.
Because he's practically a baby. So right now, if you go look at the Jets, the youngest player in the NFL is in the Jets. He's like 20 years old, and he's dominating. It's that backup to Breece Hall. The backup to Breece Hall.
Allen.
Yeah.
Brandon Allen.
He's like 20 years old.
No,
and
he's a white guy from
dominating.
he played
I think
Arkansas.
his name is Brandon Allen.
Like, I think he's more efficient right now than Breece Hall is.
Like
right
I said
now.
this. Brandon Allen is a defensive player for the Jets. Because remember, he sacked Brandon Allen.
Well, what's this dude's name?
It's something B. Allen, though. It is B. Allen. But
Bobby Allen.
So that's my argument.
It's Bubby Allen.
The youngest player in the NFL
I
right
had
now.
an E and an N and an E mixed
See, y'all
up.
interrupting
Braylon
Gary still.
You get a D on
You
your
got
mouth.
the youngest player in the NFL right now dominating. He's super efficient running back.
Yes. That's not the exception, not the rule.
He's ruining the Breece Hall draft that occurred in the first round.
He's hurt Breece Hall.
Good out of
But,
draft.
yeah, so
I hope
look,
everybody gets hurt.
Do you know? But see, the NBA would let them come after out of high school, and then they realized real quick that it was dominating the draft, and they weren't that valuable. The kids were getting paid for not having performed.
All right, let's name some players that were drafted straight out of high school. Kobe Bryant,
Yeah, but he dominated.
Kevin Garnett,
Dominated.
dominated.
Let's talk about
LeBron.
the failures that came out of high
How many people out of college
school. Sean
failed?
Kemp.
I go,
Sean Kemp came out
would
of
you
high
consider
school.
Kemp
Darko
a failure,
Milicic.
though?
There you go. Darko
Would you
Milicic.
consider Kemp a
No, Kemp was success.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what
Yeah. But so that's
Chris
the thing.
Bosh. Chris Bosh. Success.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you have to. There's been more busts than there has.
LeBron James.
I said
LeBron
that already.
James not a bust.
He's a bust.
You know what? It took him 9 years to win a championship, though.
Here's the
'Cause he got switched
10
teams.
biggest NBA bust that came straight from high school. Right
Straight from
here.
high school.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Indubi Ebby,
Never heard of him.
me either.
Are you rapping over there?
Corleone Young, never heard of him.
We probably never heard none of these guys.
1998, he was drafted in 98. Leon Smith, drafted in 99 by the Spurs. Nope. Martell Webster. Eddie Curry.
Eddie Curry. I've heard Eddie Curry. I think he had a decent
That's
career.
Russ's
He
dad.
had a career.
That's
He had a
Russ's dad.
decent career.
Darius Miles. Nope.
Darius Miles had a decent
Yeah,
career.
he did this. No, he was like a sixth man.
His first few years were really good.
Hey, he was in a movie.
Yeah, he was. He was also a movie star. That's how I remember Darius Miles.
Sagnay Diop. He had a career too.
Yeah, these people had careers.
They had careers. Jonathan Bender, I don't know about him. Robert Swift, Kwame Brown's the one that I
Kwame
remember.
Brown.
But he had a
Kwame.
career.
That was Jordan's fault. Yeah.
But he had a career.
and Jordan hated
It was
him.
Jordan's fault.
Yeah,
No,
Jordan
actually,
did
no.
hate it.
I thought it was Charlotte's fault. Jordan hated Kwame Brown. I thought.
So Gary, you say go back to not playing college athletes.
I say get rid of if you get rid of the NIL by letting the kids when they turn 18 out of high school go to NBA, NFL. They already do it in baseball. I mean, practically.
You know, practically they do it baseball.
mean,
Well,
they do.
NBA now has G League that they send kids to anyway.
And that's fine. I think that's fine. If you want to get paid, go professional. If NIL makes you a professional,
Yeah, that's why they're going to
It
start a
does.
union.
you're getting paid to do something.
Yeah.
That's a professional.
And there will be contracts after.
So
what
here's
occurred
what I
with this
think they
UNLV
should. Here's my
quarterback.
way to get rid of it.
This is the reach around that.
Start making them employees of the school.
You get an employee.
Well, it needs to be contracts. There needs to be contracts.
If they're employees of the school, they have to start paying taxes on all this stuff.
Surely they have
Do they
to
not pay taxes on it already?
I'm sure they do, but
They have to.
They have to.
But you should also pay taxes on your education because that's a bonus.
Yeah. You should.
I mean, by
But
God,
actually, the government's going to pay for everybody's education.
also Trump said everybody's overtime's free or tax free.
So if
And
you go,
still people aren't voting.
so
for
if
it.
you go into
believe that?
overtime of your football games, it's tax free.
Yeah, they're gonna pay everybody overtime. I don't want straight time anymore. I only want overtime. Just pay me overtime.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Some overtime. Look, I moved off salary. I'm moving into. I'm back on hourly again. I'm all about some overtime. now.
Man, if I could get, I'd work a lot of overtime.
all college football games will
It's
be
more than time and a half. It's almost double time at that point. Yeah.
Oh, it's still
That's a
time and a
big
half.
deal. No, you're going to get the equivalent of double time.
So
You'll get equivalent time and a half.
No.
without taxes.
without,
Without
taxes.
taxes,
Yeah.
you're getting paid twice your hourly rate.
Yeah.
You're not quite getting time and a half.
Because government gets like double time when you do that.
Are you with me or you with him?
No, it's math. The
I know it's
government's
math.
taking 30%. They're taking a third.
They're
of
taking
it.
more
Yeah, but it's still
taxes.
time and a half.
But you would get the full time and a half. If,
Not partial time and a half.
Yeah, but that's basically double what you're bringing home. You're
Yeah.
going to bring home twice as much. Gary understands. the
I
math.
understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. So when you get bonus time, go look at your paycheck and see
Yeah,
how much
it's
the government's
taxed
taking out of it.
heavily.
I understand that.
It's taxed more heavily than your regular pay.
Right.
Yeah, but you're still getting time and a half.
No,
You're
you're
getting the
not.
full time
You
and a
are
half.
not getting it.
He's saying so.
Yeah, I'm talking about what's coming into your pocket will be double what was your regular time coming into.
Then
your
that'd be
pocket.
double time.
No, it's not. Gary understands.
I know
that,
what he's
Gary.
saying.
Hey, y'all listening?
hey, I'm confused.
Who's right here?
No,
Me and Marty?
Gary and I, y'all have acknowledged our math prowess.
I'm a math dude.
No, listen, I mean, look.
No.
Who's right? The smart guys or the dumb guys? Because I'm kind of leaning towards dumb guys.
It's what you're bringing home is
course.
twice as much as you're bringing home if he doesn't tax.
You can't bring home more than you made.
He's saying twice of what you normally would bring home based on your taxes.
based on hourly rate. That
Yeah.
hour you're making twice. His phone's there.
JD Rogers, what's he calling?
He don't need nothing.
We can put him on the air. We can Bluetooth.
Put him on air.
He don't be on there.
Okay.
I'll call him in a minute.
But yeah, so now you're gonna have all your college football games go to overtime 0-0.
All right. So now we're talking about college
Then
football.
they'll start playing.
Father Fortenberry had a proposition here. Would you rather have $1 million,
Listen, this is good. I heard this. And I
or
thought,
would you rather rush? Was it one time rush?
would you rather have 10 attempts to rush 5 yards in the NFL for $10 million?
Do you have an offensive line in front?
Do you get to?
Well,
pick-
yeah,
Hold on, hold on.
yes.
I need to know who my offensive line
Well,
is,
that's where it gets tricky.
and I need to know who my defensive
I'm
people are.
taking the $1 million.
If it's the Washington Redskins with like, I don't
because
know,
here's
the
the thing.
Kansas City
You know,
Chiefs
said
line,
you
I'm
said
going.
you have to get 5 yards.
I can get 5 yards.
But you're actually that 5 yards is actually almost 12 yards.
Yeah, I'm taking $1 million.
yeah,
because
because you're
you're-
starting in the back.
You're targeting the start of the backfield.
But I could get some momentum going. Do I get a fullback go in front of me too?
No, it's you, an offensive line, and the defensive line.
No, it's a full football team. I'm gonna have can I have my wide receivers block too?
Oh, you want everybody block?
Yeah, I'm gonna have the biggest wide receivers in the league block too.
Well, look, if you're going to have 11 versus 4, okay, I'll take the
Yeah.
chance.
no, it's 11 on 11. But I'm gonna have the jumbo
They
formation
are,
all the
but
time.
they know you're running the ball.
They know you're running the ball.
I'm running
they
the
get the
12
box
They
stack.
know
that
you're
tw-
They
that
running.
stack
12
the
man.
box.
I'm gonna
They're
have to-
bringing 2 cornerbacks down to smash you. You got how many attempts?
I'm taking
Jamie?
$1 million. I'm taking
I'm
$1
taking
million.
$1 million.
I'm taking the 10 million. I can make it.
I can turn that million
You
into
can't.
10
I'm telling you, no,
million.
you can't.
I can make
Gary, you are the softest
can't.
person in this
You
room.
couldn't make it against me and Jamie.
I can make it.
Me and Jamie will tackle you.
I run a sweep on y'all. I'll run
Look.
around.
No, we were still.
You were soft and slow.
Yes,
No.
Yes.
I can do it.
you cannot.
You know
do it.
what? I
can't
feel like Oklahoma drill coming on.
I do it.
Yeah, we're.
I do it in Madden all the time.
And this is a dude that's never played football.
Never
I
played
never
football.
played football.
Look,
Once.
he gets hit
At
once.
any level.
He go hit once. I'll take 20,000. He's like, whoa,
Hey,
whoa.
look, he played hockey.
I played flag football. Does that count?
No, it does not.
Did you dominate flag football?
I did. I was pretty good.
You
I was pretty
lie.
fast back then. I was fast.
Yeah, where'd you play at?
College.
Ohio State.
College.
You were Ohio State flag
Arkansas
football.
State. Arkansas State College.
No, I'm taking the $1 million. Marty, what are you doing?
million.
I'm taking my 10. I'm taking my 10 million to the bank.
No, you ain't.
You're gonna be broke as hell.
And
wanting to
every
borrow
10
some
yards,
money.
every 10 yards to get after that, I want another 10
Let us
million.
know.
When
Chat, what you
Urlacher just cripples you and you get a half a yard.
I'd go against the current. No, I wouldn't.
I'll go up for current Urlacher. I'll do that. I'll take it. Give me Ray Lewis
the
too.
current Urlacher. Look,
Give me Ray Lewis too. I'll take Ray Lewis. Let's go.
Ray Lewis has hit this dude one time, and he would give Ray
I
Lewis $1
challenge
million.
you, Ray Lewis.
He would give Ray Lewis $1 million.
Ray Lewis,
Don't let me
come
do it.
on to the podcast, and I'll challenge you to a duel.
you know I'm bad with names. Who is the for the Bears that now does Cialis commercials? It was the coach in the for the
Mike Ditka.
yeah.
Ditka?
Mike Ditka would take you down, right?
Ditka, I challenge you to come on the patio.
Mike Ditka would run up with that Cialis penis and just. Is it Cialis he does?
Hey, you know what would work? If they oiled Gary
That's what I was
up.
about to say.
He needs to
He'd
be
be like
oiled
the
up.
deaf guy from Family Guy.
If they oiled him up, he probably couldn't be
Can the
tapped.
diddler oil me up before I
Spray him
go?
down.
Yeah.
We need a spray man.
Look, I got a story. We talked about young people in college. A
me my
beloved
million.
Ohio brewery takes no nonsense action against children after blaming them for ruining the vibe. They have banned children
I've seen that. Yes.
Ban children from what?
from coming to their brewery, which I thought it was impossible for kids to come to a brewery.
Not like
anyway, at least
they
in
go
our
Yeah,
to,
brewery.
too.
yeah, they go tour like a.
They said
Bush.
kids come in there, show out. Parents don't do anything about it. Look, this is a kid's problem, not a restaurant problem. This is a parent problem.
Yeah.
Parents let their
Why are
kids just go
parents
wild.
bringing kids to the brewery?
Because they want to get drunk and don't have a babysitter.
I would.
I know you would.
You would too.
I would not. I would not.
You used to bring your kids play cars every time.
You
With
did.
the,
You did.
but Gary, you
I
like me,
did,
baby?
And
but
she
that was
was, like,
with
little.
that was a brewery. That was a house.
He wasn't drinking.
I wasn't even drinking.
Yeah, I don't drink when I take my kids either.
I don't either. Not with my kids.
Emma's first words were
I think I took my son to Budweiser.
raise,
Yeah, it was first words right.
raise,
Raised.
fold,
All
Yeah.
in.
All in.
all in.
All in.
No, you never,
No,
you
her first
never
week,
went all in.
her first words were fold.
Fold. Gary would be, he would have the small stack and play for 12 hours and only get blind.
Somehow I made always the final 2 or 3 every
Blind
time. It's
out.
crazy.
And I always love to get you heads up because you
'Cause
were
you
so
just all
scared
in,
to freaking play. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, what do you think about that? Banning the kids
Look, so I just left a wedding. I was at a wedding 2-3 weeks ago.
that you did not preside over?
I did not preside over. I was just attended. And it was a no kid wedding.
Really?
Yep.
Really? That's
So what they think? What'd you do? Stack your kids on top of each other, make them look like an adult?
I did. Put them in a long trench coat. And just, I said, "This is Marion Grace." And
so at this no kid wedding, did the people get married have kids?
no, and see, that's a lot of it. Is the people getting married are usually younger.
Younger with no kids.
Yeah. So I suspect my buddy that got married will probably be when by the time his younger brother gets married, he'll be feel a lot different about no kid wedding.
Yeah, I think no kid wedding is very selfish.
Kids are fun.
Kids are blast, dude. I mean, how do you have like flower girls and ring bearers?
Oh, they didn't even have kids for that.
Well, none of it.
Was there?
Also, something that was kind of odd. He had like 12 best men, and she had like 3 bridesmaids
Best man.
or groomsmen. He had like 12 groomsmen, and she had like 4 bridesmaids.
That's like a
that-
no.
Yeah, you can't outdo
You're out
your.
of balance.
Gotta be even, right?
You gotta.
The yin yang is all off.
Yeah, that's too much.
But
when you get, but look,
It's a cool wedding though.
the after party with all the baby oil gets a little out of balance
Yeah.
when you got that many.
Look, it was a good wedding though.
Because then you got the groomsmen looking at the bridesmaids, and there's only 3 to go around. You know.
what do you share?
Look, we haven't had it in a while. We haven't done whiskey, but we got something we want to try with you guys tonight. We did a live about a week ago. You guys would like it. This is a distillery series only Jack Daniels. It's the twice barreled rye. I'm gonna put Marty front and center here. This is number 13.
And this is a whiskey.
Yep, Marty has poured it up
Tennessee
for us.
whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee.
107 proof.
And Marty's poured it up for us. He's gonna pass it out. Hand me that bottle, Marty. I'm gonna pour me some of this on ice over here
I'm
too.
fixing to mix this up something too.
Now, isn't it Jack Daniels? I'm just going off a little bit of history here. Jack Daniels could be considered a bourbon, but they refuse to do that.
And Gary, you may not like this. Is not a strong rye. Yeah, there's a lot of truth to that. Yeah.
Because I think they do everything in Tennessee, so they don't
they
say
do.
anything in Kentucky.
But let's see what Gary he hates fries. Let's try
I'm not a
this,
rye
Gary.
guy, you know.
Yeah.
But are you a fry guy?
I do love fries.
What you think?
I knew it. I got it.
It is very smooth.
Guess the proof.
There it goes. There it goes. There's that minty. At the
Really?
Very, at
You
the
got
very,
mint?
I got the mint.
We
at the
got no
very
mint.
end.
All right, let me give it a shot.
All right, hold
I
on.
got that.
Marty's dying to go next.
No,
It's not bad, but man,
Father
I
Fortenberry.
catch it at the end.
Really?
No, I didn't want to go next. I got something.
Wet my
You
lips.
know, in the last episode, you talked about who was smacking. Do you
It's
wanna
always, I know it's me.
do
It's
you want
always
to take a
me.
guess who was smacking?
Me?
Yeah. What do you think? Gary, do you have any tasting notes besides mint? I got no mint on this.
I got mint heavy at the end. Very
No
end.
way.
Yes, I did. I got it.
Your taster is jacked up.
Well, don't tell me it's
is that?
rye.
I get oak.
It's a sweet, but it's a mellow sweet.
I like
It
it.
is.
I call it a little caramel. I think it's caramel.
Is it?
Burnt caramel.
Burnt caramel. It's like if caramel burned.
It's like if they took
It's
condensed milk and
that
burnt
is
it.
Good.
okay. I get now. Look, he said condensed milk, and I almost
Which
it's-
is caramel before caramel.
yeah, but it's a really mellow. I like that, dude.
it's good and very smooth, but it's very
It's
and
nothing like any other Jack Daniel.
I do catch the rye at
No,
the
it's
very
not.
end.
And you know, I am hell bent on not liking Jack Daniels.
Oh, I love all but old number 7.
Oh, I
All
like
of
some
it.
Jack now.
Look, I get a lot of caramel. That good.
single
Actually,
Jack?
if you check out the blind Marty and I did,
That's
it was
good,
against
man.
The twice barreled Heritage.
I didn't get any of the mint. I don't.
I got no mint.
I got the
think
mint
he's
at the
crazy.
end. No,
Marty,
it
what you
came-
got? You poured up over there
Oh, I just did a blend.
of what?
That and the other one.
No, it came like the diddler at the
So you
very
did
end
a
of mine.
blend of the French oak.
The French
Is
oak.
that number 11?
This is number
Distillery.
That's old
release.
number 11.
8 or 9.
Do you want me to read it for you, Marty?
Number 9.
Number
so
9.
Distillery series number 9. It's a rye that is French oak barrels, twice toasted oak.
I do like rye bread though.
So we're gonna spread it around, or you just got for yourself?
He's made a blend.
You made a blend of what?
Oh, he put it in there. Probably is enough to spread around.
Yeah.
What'd you blend?
He blended those two.
What's the difference between
What
those
about
two?
drinking? That's right. That's I'm drinking
That burr rye.
that burr rye.
Give me about.
What'd you blend? The 2 bottles?
I blended those 2 bottles. The Distillery series.
No.
Oh, you
Well, here,
might,
Jamie.
you might-
I got some in the cup. There you go.
I don't know if I call it a cup.
It's very sweet smelling with the little mint.
Damn, Marty, that's good. You think that blend right there compares to that Jack Daniel's twice, bro? It's got the woody taste.
So
that the
what
other
is
doesn't.
the proof on the one you blended it with?
Well, probably
101 and 107.
107. So it's about 103 proof.
It smells hotter than that.
It's spicier.
Okay, that's one of this.
It's spicy.
And
It's
this-
spicy.
I think it's the oak.
It's it's spice I'm getting. That's what.
Rye's real spicy.
yeah, that's spicy.
Hey,
That
this
right-
ain't French oak.
Is it not? It's double.
It's a
oak.
French tickler.
No, it's high toast.
High toast.
That's why.
The spice tingles
Okay,
my
well,
tongue.
look, we really like it. So go check out the line that Martin and I did. Okay.
I like that without the blend.
Yeah, I like it better without the blend.
I like it without the blend too. I don't like the spice.
All right, and
I think
I'll
what we're-
shorten that.
I think
part.
what we're saying is you suck.
I'm
gonna shorten that down.
I'm not a blender.
Is that spice cinnamon? It's
It's
cinnamon.
rye.
I don't
The
know.
rye has a
It's just a
spice
rye
and a
spice.
mint. Some of it comes across minty. There's a rye spice associated with it. Probably the toasted rye. All right, here's 19 old-fashioned practices and beliefs from the past that are
Pass it over
considered
here.
wild now.
Ooh, wild. Ooh.
The first one we did.
It's over here. Yep.
Going to the movies and sneaking your gummy bears in your jacket.
Well, we got this.
I used to.
We
do that.
play when we play sports. They told us not to drink water because it would weigh you down.
Who told you that?
Who? Where was that? That was back when they had a glass Gatorade. They were telling us to drink the glass Gatorade, glass bottle
The
Gatorade.
best case was to rinse your mouth out with water. Now that was a long time ago.
Man.
Nobody ever told me.
I don't
that.
remember
We
that
drank
at all.
lots of money. Mad money before my sisters and I would go out on dates. Our dad would give us a dime for the payphone and enough money to cab fare in case the date went bad. Boy, that's really old.
That is.
Yeah, I don't
too
remember
old.
no
This
dime.
may be. Oh, here we go. I
payphone.
remember this. Marty not wearing a seatbelt and riding around in the back of a pickup truck.
Oh yeah,
I had a truck without a seatbelt. Without
I did
seatbelts.
too.
You bought it from me, didn't you?
I bought it from Jamie.
my seats wasn't even bolted down.
We didn't have no seatbelts, and my speakers from my radio were in the floorboard.
Here's one. This one said, I lived on the edge of town. My best bud lived on the opposite edge. And we'd ride our bikes right through the middle of town with a shotgun on our handlebars. Yeah, nobody cared if
I
saw
didn't have a
shotgun.
shotgun, but I'd walk through the middle.
We
of town.
talked about these just a few episodes ago, making a long distance phone call.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you go.
Y'all
pick me
remember
up.
three-way calling?
Yeah, I do. What is this?
I used to do three-way call. And
I like
used to use three-way
Well,
calling
it's Remington and the-
Oh, you blend
to
it.
call a girl that wasn't the one girl you liked, but you had your buddy who liked that girl on the phone as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
that's
then
good.
you
one and one.
talk to
I'm
you
gonna
talk
cut
to her,
that
and
out.
then you say, "Hey,
Because, well, you know, we're in a
do you like
blend
do you
thing.
like so and so?" And they're like,
Oh,
"Yeah."
that's real good.
And they're like, "Ah, all right, he's on the phone. Go and talk to him, and you hang up."
yep.
You remember that?
I broke out. Look, there was a phone booth in Newport. We would pretend we were Superman in.
I don't remember a phone booth. I just
In
remember
Newport,
payphone.
No,
I
I remember
remember
a full
phone-
phone booth.
I remember phone
when we
booths.
ran across that thing, boy. We spent hours like,
Do you too?
I'm Superman.
I remember phone booths.
Look, we're older than y'all. We had them pay phones you get from your car.
I lived in Ohio. Y'all never lived in Ohio. I remember phone booths.
You,
don't
and,
know
you
that
and
the-
Brian, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Brian from
Yeah.
Cast 529.
Cass.
Water wasn't really a thing because no one carried water bottles. You couldn't have a drink in school except at lunch or if you went to the water fountain.
Yeah.
So people
No,
brought-
no carrying water
Or
bottle.
hey, did
garden
anybody
hose.
else like freeze their soda, wrap it in foil, and then you drink it at lunch?
I do remember wrapping it in foil, but not freezing it.
Okay, that's how we
It
did.
makes sense though. You didn't have to have an ice
That's
pack.
right.
But
Hey, my grandfather would take a glass jar full of water, wrap it in newspaper, and that was his water bottle for the day. When he goes go farm.
That's weird.
That is weird.
I mean, there were no Yetis.
I mean, newspaper is good insulation though.
How about this one? Immediately after getting a burn, you put butter on it.
Ah, yes. Or mustard.
No, you can't use mustard.
Where did they get that shit from? That's,
I
I've
don't
heard
know.
mustard.
I remember my wife raising hell.
It burns. It's
Yeah,
that vinegar.
burn, yes.
It's the vinegar. It's the vinegar and the mustard and the salt.
hearing a new song on the radio, racing down to the record shop to see if they had it, finding out it wasn't available for 2 weeks.
him and JP.
Oh yeah, we always
No,
say
not the
that.
record
Well,
shop. I do my
We
radio.
may have discussed
what
this
was it?
before. What is the first, maybe for y'all, 8-track album, tape?
Mine was a CD.
Mine was Prince Purple Rain, cassette tape.
Cassette tape.
Mine was
Well,
probably a
Purple
What was your
Rain.
first that you remember buying?
That I remember
No,
buying.
On your own,
I
with
got
your-
that as a gift.
I got.
I bought Michael Jackson Beat It, which was out at the same time with my own.
You thought it was a movie, didn't you?
No,
all right.
was good.
I remember my first.
that was the best album.
Can I say my first gifts?
No. I want you to say the first one you remember taking your money and buying with your a tape.
Buy a tape. I didn't buy a tape. By the time I had money,
You never bought a tape?
no, tapes were done when I had money. I had tapes though. My
gosh.
mom had tapes. Like she had a bunch of Madonna tapes, like tons of them. We listened to them all the time.
You
But
never bought a tape?
when I had money, I didn't. I was buying CDs.
So that's the age difference. Even though we're only a few years apart, that's the divide.
Yeah, I never
There
bought
was
a
a
tape.
definite divide there. I remember switching to
Molly
CDs.
Crew, Home Sweet Home, the single was my first tape I ever bought.
Look, I remember the first time I saw a CD.
I still
player.
remember the
Mike
tape
Burrows
player.
had it in his truck.
I remember the first one I bought, and for myself was Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses CD.
You know, I don't come across the Gun N' Roses type.
Oh, I
guy.
love
Oh yeah,
Guns
no,
N'
he's an
Roses.
80s guy. Yeah,
I love 80s rock.
yeah, but
He didn't grow up in it,
80s
but-
rap.
I guess we need to
I
go
love
from
80s
tapes to CDs then.
Yeah, CDs.
Well, I got an album for a gift.
Now my
ACDC Back in Black.
that was my second one I ever bought was ACDC.
This was an album. though.
AC/DC Live is one of the best
Oh,
things.
ACDC is
ever.
awesome.
All right.
All right,
And this is MP3. One of the best albums ever was Lucero. Their
Lucero.
Lucero.
Who's Lucero?
You ever heard of Lucero?
Who's Lucero?
Somebody, Jamie.
No, it's a
calls
band
the
out of
best
Arkansas,
ever.
dude. They've been around for like 30 years.
I like Evanescence. They're out of Arkansas. She was awesome. I love Evanescence. But
You look Black Oak, Arkansas is out of Arkansas.
now the first CD I ever got was from Santa,
The Santa,
the Santa.
you know,
not the Bourbon Santa.
However,
Bourbon Santa, yeah.
Santa did like feminine stuff at the time. Santa got me a stereo with a CD player, and my first two CDs that came in my stocking were Leanne Rimes.
Oh Lord.
You remember that blue song?
No, we remember Lean Rhymes.
And then the other one is a classic, Alanis Morissette, "Jagged Little Pill."
That's a classic.
That
You're
is
right.
hey,
ironic,
So good.
son.
You know that song was written after the dude from Full House, right?
Yeah, I know.
Uncle Joey?
Uncle Joey.
Yeah, Joey.
It was it was Joey.
Man,
Yep.
I'm glad you turned out.
You know, she used to date. She used to date Uncle Joey.
Now, "Jagged Little Pill" is a good CD.
I think my
John
first CD was
Stamos.
The Chronic.
No.
Joey's not Dame Stone.
No.
You hear me? I think my first CD was The Chronic.
That was your first
That was
CD.
my,
Actually, you know my
that
first-
may be my
you know my first CD?
NWA.
No, MJG 8-Ball.
Oh, that's a good
Mr.
one.
Big.
That could have been
Mr.
one of them
Big.
too.
Rolling in the club
Coming
with
Out
T
Hard
Money
was the
and
name of
JB.
it.
Check this out. Marty
can't
and
sing the
I
rest.
last week were
Ain't
at,
it a boo in my
at a Bacon and Bourbon Festival,
Oh my gosh.
and they played a song I haven't heard in 40 years. Trigger Man. Do you even know Trigger Man?
Oh,
Yeah.
They played it. The DJ played Trigger Man, which is it's a Memphis thing. It's
Probably
freaking
about
awesome.
35 years.
all right. I'm gonna take it one step further, guys. What was the first song you ever burned
On CD.
on CD? That
On CD.
oh,
I
what-
know what mine was. I do know.
Do you know?
I don't mind too.
What the fellas
That
be
you-
yelling, Marrero.
Marrero.
Doom, doom.
Mine was,
that one hit so
Well,
hard.
I got 5 on it or something. It had to be.
It had to be something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Mine was a big call me Big Papa.
Big Papa. Mine was I believe it was Country Grammar Nelly that I burnt.
Man.
Thanks.
I love it
Nelly.
when you call me Big Papa.
There we go.
There you go. That's an important part, of your
So
piracy
what?
life.
So like,
When you became a pirate,
I'll tell you right now that look, this made me think of it. So I saw on TikTok, and y'all love trolling folks. So I saw on TikTok. I know you never heard of that.
No.
So Pink said that anybody that's pro life, she don't want listen to the music. And I posted on there and said, I'm going to listen to more of your music, but just on Napster. I don't even know if Pink, I didn't know she's still making music, but I said I put on there.
I don't think she is.
I'm putting on double your music up.
Now she got her name from the movie Reservoir Dogs, didn't she?
Really?
Yeah, I believe
Mr.
so.
Pink?
Yeah, I think there was. I don't know if there was.
That's
a
one of
Mr.
the
Pink.
coolest characters ever, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Supposedly,
Hey, look, it took me a long time to watch Reservoir Dogs.
It's a good
That
movie.
is Such a good movie.
So good.
good movie.
That scene where he's cutting ears off and stuff.
Marty's
I'm like,
never seen it.
No.
I'll make you'd love it.
He's seen Reservoir Stripes.
Reservoir Strike.
Hey,
I did see a movie y'all hadn't seen.
what's that?
What is that?
The new Roadhouse.
I don't want to watch
Roadhouse.
that. That's with Jake Gyllenhaal, right?
Yes.
I don't want to watch that.
Why not?
It's
Hey.
okay.
You need to sit down and go through the library of Tarantino.
Yeah.
Well, Tarantino.
Yeah,
Quentin Tarantino, yeah.
Man, I ain't
Pulp
got time.
Fiction. Did you watch Pulp
I
Fiction?
ain't got time for that.
Have you seen Pulp
He
Fiction?
got too much bourbon tube to watch.
I watched that.
I watched that when I was like 14. It's a good movie.
Pulp
haven't
Fiction's a
watched
great
it
movie.
I mean, it would be different now.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
What about Tarantino? Does some good stuff.
Dust to Dawn's first Tarantino movie I ever saw.
Django Unchained is
I think
awesome.
I
love
think
it.
Pulp Fiction might be the first one of his I've watched.
That was his first big one, I think.
What's that? Kill Bill. That was
Kill Bill's
Tarantino.
Kill Bill.
awesome.
I like the ones. What was where Kirk Douglas was the he kidnapped women?
Kidnap women.
You don't remember the? It was Kirk Douglas, and he would get women in his car, and he'd just kidnap them.
I don't remember that one. I think you just made that up.
No,
think
no,
he-
because it's actually a sequel to one me and you watched. Remember the girl had a gun on her
The
leg?
Roadhouse. It was like Death
Yep.
something or another.
Yep.
Death.
Death.
Death House. Death. Something. It was Death. It was awesome though. It was good.
Yes.
He also did in Glorious Bastards.
Yeah, Glorious
Inglourious
Bastards.
Basterds, awesome.
So you've seen Glorious Bastards.
Jackie Brown. The Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight's good.
Hateful Eight.
Is it death proof?
Death Proof.
Death
Yeah,
I don't
it's
watch
good.
no movie.
Hey, go sit down and watch Hateful
Natural
Eight.
Born Killers. I didn't realize
I didn't know he did
I didn't
that.
realize
Okay,
either.
that's the first one. of
That
his
was
episodes.
like it had to be his
Mine
first
too.
big one.
I
then.
agree.
Marty, go watch. You like westerns, don't you?
Yeah.
Go watch Hateful Eight.
What's his face in Natural Born Killers? The
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson.
Yes,
He
sir.
was in that one, wasn't he?
Woody Harrelson and what's the old skeezy looking girl?
Joe.
She played in Raising Hope.
I don't remember.
You don't remember Raising Hope?
No, I
It's a
don't
good TV
remember.
show.
I actually liked her. I had a crush on her one time when I was younger.
Go watch Hateful Eight, dude. If you love westerns, it is such a good western.
Juliette Lewis.
Juliette
She
Lewis. Yeah.
dated Brad Pitt for a while.
That scene where Samuel L. Jackson is talking about getting the beads from the dude of snow
Oh, from
from the captain's son.
yeah.
Oh,
It's good movies. Samuel L. Jackson like in all of his movies.
he's in a lot.
Look,
He is
even
in a
Snakes
lot.
on a Plane. He's really good.
Snakes
in.
on a
But my
Plane.
look, Long Kiss
Not a bad
Goodnight
movie.
is one of my favorite Samuel L. Jackson movies, and it doesn't get much rep.
No,
but
no,
it's
that,
a really good movie. It's a fun movie.
He's a good actor, but his best work is Tarantino's.
I was about to say Jurassic Park, but
All right.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
15 parents who are disappointed with how their kids turned out. Here we go.
Who you really disappointed at though?
This is somebody on here that said they disappointed.
why are they
in how
disappointing their
turned out.
kids?
I'm pretty disappointed. I have the laziest, most useless children anyone has ever seen. I loved them, took care of them, helped them do with their homework,
And whose fault is
stayed in a
that?
loveless marriage for 25 years because of them. Put up with my wife cheating. I never raised my hand to them.
You're an
Sent them to
enabler.
You're a
college.
cuck,
Never
is
went-
what you are.
that's
You're an
right.
enabler.
Yep, that's an enabler. I have two sons. They're 5 years apart. My first son listens to death metal, wears a band, concert tee everywhere, and works as support staff at a big law firm.
That's not his. Oh, he's a runner. He's
You
a
know
runner.
what? Go listen to death metal with your son. Go to a concert with him.
That's cool. You know, death metal's pretty cool.
So look, you know what? There's things that my son ain't into or is into that I'm not into, but you know what? I try to,
You tried it,
and it took me a long time to realize to learn that.
but he likes dinosaurs.
Check this one out.
Watch Jurassic Park all the
This
time. I
guy
love Jurassic
said,
dinosaurs too.
I went without so my kids could have the best. They laughed at my clothes from charity shop while wearing the finest. They both got good jobs, and I found the eldest an apprenticeship, which led to his own business, looked after their children for 15 years. They're both quite wealthy, but lacking in love for me. Did I happen somewhere? Yeah, you gave them too much and didn't
They used
but-
you.
require
Hey,
anything.
but also, a lot of parents don't understand that the job of the child is to move on.
That's right. That's exactly right. Not to take care of the parent.
We're all
I
like-
mean, it happens at some point. You end up at
Yeah.
the end of life.
We're
but, yeah.
birds. We have a nest.
So,
You got to kick them out every once in a while.
so
Make them fly.
I understand that at some point I got 3 kids. Probably not all 3 of them, but 1 or 2 of them are probably going to move on from dad and not really have a whole lot to do with dad. That don't mean they don't love dad.
Yeah.
That just means they have their own stuff going on.
Yeah.
And
There was
that's what life's all
Yeah,
about.
that's
there
what
was
you do.
never a moment where I didn't love my parents.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of moments where I didn't have time to go deal with their stuff and hang out with them because I had my own stuff.
Well, you know, I do have one child who's out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and, you know,
I do too.
I and Marty has one too, and I do love her, and I hope the best for her, and try to support her every which way. But I sure do hate when she calls me because it's always something she needs when she calls me.
Something's wrong.
Something is wrong every time she calls me. I would say 95% of the time she calls me, something's wrong.
All right, last story. It's going to be a little bit downer, but builds off what we were just talking about. A mother tells how she lost her job and nearly her kids when she was arrested. And Kamala Harris swore on truancy. This is in California. After her disabled daughter of 11-year-old missed school. The freaking police came and arrested this one. They beat on her door. And what they told her is, go talk to Kamala Harris. It took her 2 years. And in that time frame, she lost her house, lost
They
everything.
told her that?
Yeah.
Took her 2 years to talk to Kamala?
Yeah, they made she was the news story because of this hard on going to school, truancy stuff. And look, we got to be human, folks. We got to be human. But yeah, that's what happens.
Just because you miss school, truancy goes crazy?
Yeah, well, because your kid being in school is money.
Well, I know
It
that.
is. That's really what it's about. The money.
They get government money based on attendance. Is what they get.
They do.
So like my son's and my son, my youngest daughter, their school, they give awards for, how many days you make, and it all boils down to money.
So is this going to be the October surprise? Because they just released a documentary called, this one's wild, Arrested by Kamala, a Black Mother's Story.
Whoa.
That can't be an October surprise.
So we're
not in October
look,
yet, not quite.
Here
Or we
is
just said in
my.
October.
I don't have a whole lot of. There's not a whole lot I like about Kamala, just to be quite honest.
Just be honest.
Yeah, but
Thanks for being honest out here.
But this is the thing that bothers me the most.
Yeah.
Is her story about washing collard greens in the bathtub.
Oh yeah, that story. Yeah,
You don't believe she did it?
Here's why it bothers me.
Yeah.
because people took a bath in the bathtub.
She is Indian and Jamaican.
Yeah.
She grew up in California, was raised in Canada.
Correct.
At what point is collard greens a
Raised in Canada?
yeah?
Do they have collard greens in Canada?
I'm sure they have
You
them,
know,
but
I only recently become a fan of collard greens.
I love collard
what?
greens.
Oh, you don't eat them,
No green.
What the heck?
dude?
Marty, I'm telling you, if you put that
No, I ain't.
chow chow on,
How do you like your
Nah,
cornbread?
dude, some
chow
pepper
chow
sauce.
and pepper sauce, chow chow and pepper sauce.
I'm good.
How do y'all like y'all cornbread? I like sweet cornbread.
I don't.
I like Mexican.
I like it all.
I like all cornbread.
I don't like all cornbread. I like sweet
I
cornbread.
like it all.
You like Jiffy.
I
You're
like
a
the Jiffy
man.
sweet.
I like
what
it
I grew
all.
up
Hey,
on.
Jiffy has his place. Jiffy has his place.
It does in my heart.
But the plain old white cornbread
With chili,
I mean, I
Sure.
can eat it.
Soup,
soup, white beans,
butter.
butter
Listen.
beans.
I don't care.
God bless you. This old black man I used to work with. I just Blake was his first name, but Wright was his what's his first name?
Lorenzen.
No, wasn't Lorenzen.
I was close.
Smoking Joe.
Every Sunday when we was on the
Old
road,
Joe. It had to be Old Joe.
God, can't believe I forgot his name.
Old Joe.
But Mr. Wright, we'll just go
Old
with
Joe
that.
Wright. Yeah.
Every Sunday, he would cook an old school country meal. He said, I don't care where you're at. We all live in the same apartment complex. It was in Oklahoma. He said, I don't care where, John Wright. That was the name. John Wright. God bless
Old
John Wright.
John.
He's dead now, but I don't care where you're staying at, where you're at. I'm cooking Sunday meal at my apartment. Come eat.
Fried chicken.
Dude, it'd be fried chicken.
Pork
His cornbread was amazing. He'd do rutabaga pie.
Ooh,
I don't think I've ever had rhubarb.
I've never.
I don't
I've
think
heard of it.
Rhubarb pie. Rhubarb
I've
pie.
never had that either.
Dude, it was
Rhubarb is not a.
Isn't a rutabaga like a car?
yeah.
It's
It's
Studebaker.
It's rhubarb pie. Rhubarb
Studebaker
pie.
pie.
But like, man, like John would do fried pork chops and rhubarb pie.
What kind of
and,
oil leak?
like his cornbread, he'd mix it with mayonnaise. Makes it
Oh,
fluffy.
yeah. Ginger does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And boy, he'd have a skillet just.
Back when we used to
He'd have
make cornbread.
that grease giggling. He'd pour it in there and just sizzle and just throw it in there.
Make that hoe cake cornbread. You ever had hoe cake cornbread?
Is it kind of like water bread or
Probably
hot
close
water?
to it. You have oil going and you pour the dough in there and it makes these little patties.
I've never done that.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I never
now-
had
My
that.
mother used to do that.
Hey, that reminds me. What's your favorite meal?
Meal?
Meal.
Like I gotta have a meal.
I can tell you right now.
I know what first one popped in my mind.
Go.
Country fried steak and mashed potatoes.
Solid.
I would probably pick that over a big ass ribeye
So
steak.
I guess this is the way to phrase it. You're on death row.
All right.
I'm going country fried steak, mashed potatoes.
Oh,
Then I'm gonna also have a side of a ribeye steak with
I don't know. I can eat buffet.
a baked potato.
Slow down, player.
Yeah. Then we'll have some crab legs on top. But no,
He's on the Ryan's buffet.
The one thing that popped in my mind, I literally
Country fried
visualized
steak,
country fried
mashed
steak,
potatoes.
mashed potatoes.
Mine is salmon patties, potato cakes.
what's wrong with you?
Okay.
Salmon patty.
Salmon patties and then fried potato cakes.
Gary's having man. No, Marty's having man dip. I know what Marty's having.
Now, mine is pretty much all fries. Fried pork chops, fried potatoes, fried okra,
Fried coke.
and my grandma's goulash. You know what goulash is?
Absolutely, I do.
Basically everything
It's everything.
That's it right
on
there.
some noodles.
That's it right there.
All right, Gary. Gary,
Oh,
what
coconut
is-
pie.
Oh, I cannot stand
Oh,
coconut
man.
pie.
I have a lot of things out
You're
there.
gonna say like Taco Bell.
But what do I feel like right now? Man,
No. What's you're
Man
on death
dip.
row? You're fixing to get electrocuted. What do
You
you
got
want to eat?
one meal left.
If I had one meal left and it was about to get electrocuted, if my grandmother could come back from the dead and make her chicken
Well,
spaghetti,
she can't.
chicken spaghetti, that chicken spaghetti she made.
Okay, chicken spaghetti. You're right.
That was
There you
the
go.
fire. Back in the day, I eat the fire out of that. And her, she used to make apple dumplings with Mountain Dew.
Ginger makes
She
stuff.
did.
Have you never?
Yeah,
those
Ginger's
are
good too.
Have you
fire.
ever made? Have you ever
I never
tried
made
my
'em.
wife's? Oh
Yeah,
no,
they're
she
good.
makes
They're
them
good.
with Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that's what my nana used to
I'll tell you
make
something
with
else. What
Mountain
was
Dew.
that stuff we used to eat back in the day?
Oh, I know what that is.
I got one more thing.
All right.
Ginger's Mexican cornbread too. I gotta have some of that.
But no, the black eyed
Black eyed
peas.
pea. I'd
Black
rather-
eyed pea.
I'd rather
rather
have
have
black eyed peas too. I agree.
Black eyed pea
So,
cornbread.
did I tell you about the?
Oh, did I leave them out?
Yeah, did I tell you about the Cajun cornbread I made?
Yes, you told me about it, but we see each other a lot more.
So, I made a cornbread. I made basically made an etouffee. Mm-hmm. I made a shrimp etouffee and poured it inside a pan with Jiffy mix.
Sweet Jiffy mix.
But
yeah,
there's only one Jiffy mix.
Jiffy mix.
And threw that bastard in the oven. And holy hell, it was good, dude.
Well, anything with sweet Jiffy mix.
Marty, hit that button.
They ain't got no
We can't
sweet
top
and
that
sour.
right there.
They got a sweet and a
Bourbon
regular.
Nerd, what you got to say?
Hey, thank y'all for watching. Now I'm hungry. I'm finna have to go home and eat.
Gary.
Follow us. We want to be your friends. Come.
All right, guys, hey, go stop what you're doing. Go find us. Go like us. Also, something we haven't discussed in a while. If you like this song, Marty Ray Project, go check them out. We've not talked about it in a long time. Marty Ray Project.
If you're watching this, you
If
found
you
us.
like this, you can go find us on OnlyFriends because we're about to start that website here real damn quick.
and a depot.
Yeah, we only charge you $19.99 to be your friend each month.
I just a foot
Go
pic.
like us, love us. Look, you can do that for free even. But
I'll
that's
give you a
awesome.
free foot pick.
Outlaw.